All right, we're diving into something really cool today. A story where ancient mythology and cutting edge artificial intelligence totally collide. We're going to go on a high tech journey to find the ghost of a god, one that's been hidden deep in the past. So, when you think of Odin, an image probably pops right into your head, doesn't it? The wise, one eyed king of Asgard. Super powerful, majestic, just this figure of ultimate authority and knowledge. That's the Allfather from the Norse sagas, the one we see in movies and comics. But here's the catch. He's from the sagas. He's from stories that were written down long, long after people started worshiping him. So what if that regal figure is really just a later version? What if the original god was something, well, something wilder? Who was he in that time before history? Before anyone even wrote this stuff down. To figure that out, we have to listen for echoes. It's like we're piecing together this giant, ancient puzzle, trying to find the shape of a primal god from just the faintest clues left behind. And that shadow, it has a name: Wotan. This is the Proto-Germanic version of the god, a figure from a pre-literate time. Honestly, trying to see him clearly is like trying to make out a face in a super dense fog. The information just wasn't recorded in one place. Yeah, the big challenge here is we don't have books or epic poems about Wotan. What we do have are fragments, little pieces. A faded rune carved on a stone here, a strange symbol on a piece of old jewelry there. We've got these scattered artifacts from all these different tribes and maybe hints of oral stories that were never ever written down. Each piece is like a single pixel, but the full, high-res picture, it's always been missing. Until now, that is. This is where modern tech steps in to solve this ancient mystery. We're basically bringing in what you could call an AI archaeologist. So what even is AI archaeology? Well, to put it simply, it's about using a machine's incredible ability to process way more data than any human ever could. It takes all those scattered pieces, the runes, the symbols, all those artifacts, and it just looks for hidden connections, for patterns. It's essentially reconstructing a ghost from its scattered fingerprints left all over history. And the whole process is just fascinating. First, you take every single clue, no matter how tiny, and you digitize it. You turn it into data. Then the AI just goes to work, synthesizing all these different data points, cross-referencing them in millions of different ways. And the final step? It generates a visualization, a coherent picture of this ghost that was pretty much invisible to us before. So what did this ghost in the machine actually look like? What version of Wotan appeared when the AI finally finished its work? The source material has this perfect way of putting it, a regal veneer. That's the first thing the AI did. It peeled back all those layers of mythology that were added later on. It just stripped away that familiar image of a wise old king sitting on a throne. And what was hiding underneath all that? Well, the AI analysis revealed this really clear evolution. The primal Wotan, he wasn't a king or a general at all. He was a restless, wandering shaman, a figure of magic, of ecstasy, of raw, untamed nature. It was only later, as the tribes themselves began to change, that the shamanic figure evolved into Odin, the powerful god of war and wisdom that we all recognize today. Now, this is way more than just a cool piece of mythology trivia. Finding this ghost in the machine, it tells us something really profound about the people who actually worshipped him. By reconstructing Wotan, we're not just rewriting a myth, we're actually getting a glimpse into the minds of these ancient tribes. We are, and I love this phrase, uncovering their raw, atmospheric psyche, their whole worldview, their fears, their deep connection to the wild, kind of chaotic world they were living in. So what this really shows us is that a god is kind of a mirror for its people. The shift from a nomadic, restless shaman to an organized, powerful god of war, it perfectly reflects the shift in the people themselves. It mirrors a society that's moving from scattered, wandering tribes to more organized war bands and the beginnings of kingdoms. Their god changed because they changed. And this is why it all matters so much. This whole method, this AI archaeology, it's like a brand new key. It lets us unlock histories that we thought were just gone forever, stories that were hidden in the quiet little spaces between the fragments we already had. It really leaves you with a fascinating question, doesn't it? I mean, if we can use this to find the ghost of Wotan, what other primal figures, what other lost histories and forgotten beliefs are still out there, just hiding in the shadows, waiting for us to find a new way to finally see them?